A lot of drama.
It's dramatic, this.
I love this piece, actually.
Jig to it too. That's good.
He wrote this his senior year of high school. Good morning.
Good morning.
Listening to a little Web of Lies, which is not a hint at what's happening on Motivational Monday.
Oh, good link.
Thank you. How was your weekend? How was your weekend?
Well, I spent it with you. It was fantastic. We had fun.
We did have fun. It was a nice weekend. I agree. I'm curious to know from any of you watching, good morning, by the way, if anybody took us up on our Friday challenge, which was to find a way to do something with your partner, with your person, that didn't end up as a fight, that didn't end up, as a struggle, that you asked them to initiate, they did, and you had a nice time. We're hoping that somebody had some of that happen and that you want to talk about it. What are we talking about today, Dr. Mary?
Motivation. We have a motivation
yes.
theme.
Okay, so let me pull this up for you all. Good morning, Liz. So I get a daily email from Seth Godin, who's this communications thinker. It has kind of transcended that, certainly, and is now just kind of widely seen as being just a kind of genius marketing thinker. So here's today's email. Here I am. When we say, here, I made this, we're not seeking credit. We're taking responsibility. To be seen, to learn, to own it, to do it better next time. Hiding is too easy, and hiding is a trap. So, what do you want to say about that?
Hiding is a trap. There is no doubt at all that one of the things about why addiction is a disease is that everyone actually ends up acting the same way. The more people I've talked to who are enjoying sobriety with me, we sit there going, oh yeah, I did that, or oh thank God you did that too. You lie about it. You don't, half the time I don't think you know you're lying about it. You're in total denial, and it's a lie, and you're hiding behind one. In fact, we had a very safe and socially distant, fantastic meal with some new friends of ours, and one of whom is enjoying sobriety as well. And we talked about that. He just said, isn't it just fantastic that you don't have to lie, because none of us are any good at it, and it's just wonderful.
True.
You get asked a question, you just own it and tell the answer. It is actually incredibly liberating.
Yeah, I love this idea. When we say, here I made this, or here's who I am, or here's where I'm at, or here's what I have to offer, we're not seeking credit. We're taking responsibility. Lisa, good morning. So taking responsibility, I think, is the key to this, because the sooner you can own who you are, where you are, what you bring to the table, what you offer, what your struggles are, the sooner you can own that, the sooner you can just have some peace. And peace doesn't mean that you don't continue to strive to change and evolve and work towards things. It just means that you recognize that you're starting from a baseline of truth.
Yeah.
And truth is, without it, you're just going to constantly have to dig the hole deeper, trying to thinking that you are making it better, when in actuality you're just making it worse.
I suppose it's the difference between swimming and treading water.
Oh, well, you know what? I don't even know if it's treading water. You weren't treading water, you were drowning.
Yeah.
And I think that's true for anyone who's struggling with anything. If you, anything related to being honest. If you have a child who's struggling with something, but everybody only knew you to have a child who was successful, and you can't bear to tell the truth, you're going to drown in that. If you've lost your job, but your identity was tied to that, so you can't tell people. If your marriage is in trouble for whatever reason, if you, have crippling credit card debt, whatever it is, that you feel you have to carry yourself and can't be honest about, you can't be even treading water. It's like a rock. Right. It's like rocks in your pocket, and you are just going to get pulled down. So I think there's just something really freeing about not hiding. Because here's what's true. We're frozen.
There we go.
We're back. Sorry.
Technical difficulties.
When you're hiding, you can't grow. And this is what I wanted to say. We hide because we think that the judgment that's going to be lobbied at us is worse than whatever it is we're going through.
Yeah, you end up just being in fear, and it's just a terrible situation to be in, and
Yeah.
Tragically, it's not just alcoholics that are in fear, or people who live with an alcoholic. There's a lot of people in fear in this country right now too.
It's the struggle of how perfect things look on social media. And, if you dig 2 inches under the surface of that perfection, you discover something rotten in the state of Denmark. It's really about...
Shakespeare quote.
Tis.
Ah, there you go.
It really is about this idea of just preparing for some criticism and deciding that is a better place to start from than hiding.
Yeah.
And owning where you're at. And you know what? We are all, well, that's unfair. Many of us are judgmental people, and are quick to criticize or pass judgment on others. Well, we all have the stuff we don't want people to know. So the motivational point of today is take responsibility for your stuff. Don't hide it, because hiding it just exacerbates it, just gives it power. Don't give your power to the stuff that's tripping you up.
Oh, that's good.
Own it.
Yeah.
Be ready for people to criticize you. Guess what? If somebody really decides to criticize you, get them the hell out of your life. They're not worth it.
Yeah, they're the ones with a problem.
Absolutely. We knew when we launched all of this and when we shared with the world that Maz was a recovering alcoholic, that there would be criticism and judgment. Ask me how much we care. We don't care.
There hasn't been a lot of criticism.
The truth and the power of living in this truth has been so much more joyful than any criticism has been difficult.
That's absolutely true. I mean, I was. Again, by connection, you were too, obviously. I was drowning in a lie. I didn't even know it.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's, I think that's the point for today. I'm going to read you Seth Godin's point one more time.
Oh, yes.
Here I am. When we say, here, I made this, we're not seeking credit. We're taking responsibility. To be seen, to learn, to own it, to do it better next time. Hiding is too easy, and hiding is a trap. Don't fall into the trap of thinking that you are better shoving the challenges off to the wayside, that people can't deal with them if they know them about you. You're not better there. I promise you, you are not better there. We have never been better than from the moment we decided to step into our truth. And if you've been following this, it hasn't all been easy.
Nope.
Some of it has been really, really hard.
But it is worth it.
It's totally, absolutely worth it. And the people who matter to us have stepped into that truth with us. And the people who don't matter have moved on to their own struggles, challenges, and lives. That's fine. I don't wish those people ill. There's not time in our life to have everyone like everything about us. We need to live in our truth. We need to live in our place of taking responsibility, because from that point forward, then we can be our best selves. And you can too. Whatever your truth is, I promise you, whatever your truth is, you will be better off when you take responsibility. You will feel better, maybe not in the moment, but you will feel better in the long run, and you will do better because you will be coming from a place of honesty.
Yeah.
So, happy Motivational Monday. Have a spectacular day. It's kind of gray and crummy here.
It is. But please let us know if you managed to do anything over the weekend.
Absolutely. Did you do anything with our challenge? Also, we're shifting our days a little bit this week because our guest can't come until Friday. So Thursday will be Challenge Thursday and Friday will be Guest Friday. But tomorrow is
Tuesday.
Gratitude Tuesday, I think. Yes. Grateful Tuesday. So we will see you tomorrow morning at 8:30. Figure out how to live in your truth. I promise you, it will never be as bad as what you're imagining, and the potential for great is right there.
Good luck.
Good luck. Have a good day.
See you tomorrow.